We are live. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Wow. Hello, people of the world. TikToker just joined. Welcome, TikToker. Everyone, welcome to live session. Oh, very hot. Labubu Capybara, hello! Happy Tuesday to you and to all of you who just joined the live. Yaya Papaya, I see you. Hi. Hi to all of you people. Why the sad face? Yaya Papaya, what happened to you? What happened? Yeah. Amelia, welcome. Thank you for joining the live peoples of the worlds. How are y'all today? It's a big Tuesday. My goodness. I feel like the whole week is already. But it's still Tuesday, my goodness. People. Hello, Alyssa. I fall down and scrapped my knee, so got a big cut in my knee. My goodness, I have papaya.
Oh my God!
I hope you're fine and make sure that the wound is clean, please. I'm happy that you are still here. Let's be glad that it's just a cut, okay? But you're very strong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, papaya, okay? If I refer people to writers, can they get discount? What? Okay, good question, Anissa. We do have a referral program in Writers of Work. However, the referral program works for regular Writers of Work students who referred new people into Writers of Work, Alyssa. So, for that means to say the person benefiting from the referral is the person who referred, and the referrer should be a student of Writers of Work already for the reward to come in. So technically, the person being referred to, they may get promotion. Is there an ongoing promotion for those newly signed up? It's still February though. So at the moment, Alyssa, right, if they sign up, right, up until the end of February, they may still count for the lucky draw. That means to say, if they sign up until 28 Feb, they may be one of the 85 winners of the lucky draw, where we're giving out iPad, iPhones, and so on. Yeah. Sure, you remember me? Of course, Larissa. I should not be forgetting you. I still trust my memory a little bit. But I technically a student. Yes, Alyssa. I consider you our students. Nonetheless, by paper, you are still not a regular student at Writers of Work. But in essence, we love you, and you are a Writers of Work student. But you know what I mean, right, Alyssa? If I make an exception for you, right, I will have to make an exception for every single one.
Oh my God!
Right? So, yeah, I'm studying math almost 2 hours in. Wow, that's a lot of studying, Clarissa. Make sure that you have water and good food with you while studying, so everything just gets into the brain very well and sticks there. Okay, everyone. I was in a meeting, so I'm so sorry I did not make it to the 5:30 live. It's a bit late, but we are here nonetheless, people. A few reminders. March holiday program is upcoming. Yay! Every single live I'm talking about this. Yes, because the holidays is what? Less than 1 month from now. It's good to start practicing for PSLE, P1. We have programs for primary 1 all the way to primary 6. So visit our website, holiday programs, which, by the way, people, our website is recently revamped. Yeah, it's very beautiful. More beautiful than how beautiful it is before. It was before. Okay? Yeah, so check out our website. It has a new look, ladies and gentlemen. Very proud of it. So, yeah. Now, of course, the papers never stop. We shall go through and continue learning. But I have 2 clarifications, people, about, I have 1 clarification from the last live that I would like to share with you again. I promised you that I was going to talk about, so last time we went through the Henry Park paper, if you recall. I don't know if the people who asked that question is currently here. But one of you actually asked, today we're doing River Valley, but there was a person who asked about compound nouns. Should they be hyphenated or not, right? It's because we were going through a passage. Okay, I'll show you now, just so you have a reference. This is Town Nan, Henry Park. One of you asked about this one because we were talking about horse riding, and so you asked me this question. Sure, when to put a hyphen in compound words and when not to, okay? So I promised you I was going to explain this, and let's talk about this now. So in this case, horse riding skills, pay attention, is when you want to describe. Very good, Yaya Papaya. So in this case, right, you say horse riding skills. So basically, this is a compound adjective. It's a compound adjective describing the skills. Okay? So hyphenate compound adjectives when they come before the noun. This is the noun. When they come before the noun, hyphenate them. Okay? Now, this is to avoid confusion because you can also say you can also put them after the noun. Okay, so don't hyphenate when the compound adjective comes after the noun. Okay, you typically don't do it. So the skills, you can also say the skills are, let me see my notes. Horse riding. So for this case, you don't hyphenate it anymore, okay? So if they're before the noun, that's why, for example, I say, hey, can you do like it's a 3-hour session. That's why I say like that. 3-hour session, like that, okay? So for general rule, however, so hyphenate the ones that are compound adjectives when they are before the noun, okay? Don't hyphenate if they are after the noun. So one last example, just so you're not all confused. We say the well-known author, correct? But when we say the author is well-known, then don't put the hyphen. Got it? Now, hyphenate with numbers or fractions in compound adjectives. Okay, 3-4-hour service, a 24-hour service. So 24-hour, put a hyphen. Do not hyphenate adverbs ending with ly, please. So highly recommended, highly, don't put hyphen. Okay, so please do that. See where it's positioned. Now that one is clarified. So let's proceed to today's paper, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very strong. Sure, before March holiday is exams. Of course, right. Are you excited, Sherlyn? Are you excited for the examinations? You all ready, people? Okay, now let's go through very quickly. In the olden times, a person who stood by what he said was considered blank honorable person. We start easy, your articles. One of them is demonstrative pronoun though, so this should be easy. English language, listen comprehension, MDAD, I need AL1. So your examination is LC, LC only, is it, Sherlyn? For your weighted assessment. Is it weighted assessment? You don't like articles, is it, Yaya Papaya? What was the sad face? Or is it gonna be a sad face all throughout the live because of your own? Hello, Adriana. Yes. So what is the answer? What do you think, people of the world? Now keep in mind, 1 and 2 are indefinite article because they're not talking about a specific noun. The is a definite article because for the, you are actually talking about something specific or known already. So Yaya Papaya says number 2, an honorable person. Now, please do know the difference when to use a or an. Okay, anyone else who wants to give the answer? Yaya Papaya has given 2. Do you agree, Sherlyn? I already know I got 1 question wrong, so Kay only can make 1 more mistake. Oh, so Sherlyn is already done, is it? Yeah, you told me 1,009 times. Okay, Clarissa and Sherlyn, any answers? I'll give you about 5 more seconds, ladies and gentlemen. See, that's your timing. Okay, Yaya Papaya, you say Anne. Okay, I'm what? 2 as well. Okay, very good. It is indeed number 2. Now, keep in mind the difference between or an. Okay, this one says honorable person. Sure, I thought use an only for when it starts with a vowel. It's not so much about the first letter of the word. It is with a sound. So if the sound, it starts with a vowel sound, then that's when you use an. Okay, vowel sound. Okay, that's why you say an hour. Okay, because when you pronounce hour, you H is kind of silent. It seems like it's not there. But when you say the house, the house, you are technically pronouncing the H. That's why a house, let's say you say right? A house. You don't say an house. But you say an hour because you don't pronounce the H in the word hour. Okay? Be careful with that. The answer is number 2. Good job. Now, you're all eating, huh? What are you eating? Now, City hardly eats during recess. Blank sheet. Question tag. Please be careful. There's a key word there that tells you whether it's positive or negative. Be careful. Choose your answer, please. Drop it in the comment section. Let's go, people. Yaya Papaya says too, so you're saying that the statement Yaya Papaya is negative. That's why you're giving a positive question tag, is it? The word is hardly. Jov Pro says 5. There's no number 5 here, Jov Pro. You may want to type in another number, 1 to 4. Okay. I'll give you all 10 more seconds. Let's give it a try before we reveal the answer. Hello, my online live. Welcome to the live session. Okay, Job Pro says 1. Okay, so we have 2 answers, do or does. So let's go back to the rule and discuss the correct answer. Now, and there's a statement and then there's a question tag, right? If the statement is positive, question tag is negative, and vice versa. Now, the statement here says City hardly eats. Hardly makes this negative. Yeah, hardly makes this negative, and then this is an action verb. When you use action verb, you basically have the options do, does, or did. For this case, this is does. Okay, and because it's already negative because of the word hardly, we turn it into positive, which is also does. All right, so the answer is number 2. Very good, City singular as well. Oh, thank you for following, Jov Bro. Okay. Now, of course, if the statement goes, City eats during recess, if the hardly is not there, if the word hardly was not in the sentence, then it should be, City eats during recess, doesn't she? Okay. Now, because hardly is there, it turns the statement into negative, then we turn the question tag into positive. Okay. Now, number 3, yesterday I saw Mr. Lim blank his son to school. Drive, drove, drives, driven. Now, there is a very clear pattern here that you should pay attention to. Look at this. So, Mr. Lim, and then the blank here. 1, I see. Yaya Papaya, do you recall the rule that we are actually using here? It's so funny because Yaya Papaya puts the sad face every time you put it. We can feel the pain, Yaya Papaya. We can feel the pain. I feel bad. Now, verb, noun, verb, and in this case, we use the base form, of course. Okay. Labubu capybara. Why is there an injection here? Why is there a syringe? Now, number one, of course, thank you. That is the base form. Base form of the verb is no s, no es, no ing, no ed, like that. Just a very basic form. All right. Let's move on to number 4. Let's give it a try, people. Okay. Tired after a long day, I had blank on my bed for a while before getting up to prepare dinner. Oh, interesting. So many students always get confused by this. The lie and lay. Lie and lay verb. This is man versus chicken. We call it the man versus chicken rule, and I need you to pay attention to this because they always like to put this in their grammar questions because some students always forget. Okay, lie and lay. Let's go. Now, first, before I discuss this, type in your answer first. Now, Clarissa says number 3, I had laid on my bed. Okay, who else wants to give it a try? Drop your answer first, and then I'll discuss with you what I mean when I say man versus chicken. Hello, Jacqueline. Thank you for liking the live. Okay, 3. I see. So everyone, okay, I have 3 people giving me an answer number 3. So when I call this rule man versus chicken, it's because, listen carefully. When I say man, I am referring to the word lie, as in when you rest your body, correct? Lie down, correct? Now, when I say chicken, it's because I'm referring to the verb. I am referring to the verb lay. When you put something down, okay? Because chickens lay eggs, okay? Now, the confusion comes when you do, because this is the present tense, right? You somehow don't really have a problem with present tense. But the problem comes when you do past tense, because now you get confused. Past participle, because now you get confused. Now, the past tense of lie down is not laid down, okay? The past tense of resting, when you rest your body or when you recline, that is lay, okay? So the past tense is lay, and the past participle is lain, okay? Laid, you only use that for when you put something down, like the chicken laying eggs, okay? So that is why lay, laid, and then I would include the present participle laying, and then lying. Now, do you want to reconsider your answer? Because resting your body is lie, lay, lain. Putting something down is lay, laid, laid. Now, in this case, you are the one. So we're doing man. Had is followed by past participle. Therefore, the answer is what, people? Yes, correct. Thank you for reconsidering your answer. The answer is had lain. The challenge here is like, sure, how you expect me to memorize this? So I just need you, I think the easy way to do this is to memorize 2 things. Always remember man versus chicken, because that will help to recall. Man is the word about the lying down, okay, lie down. Then chicken is lay eggs, okay, lie and lay. Now, because it's hard to like lie, lay, just memorize the chicken part. When you talk about putting something down, it's lay, laid. So that should remind you that this one will never use laid, okay? Reclining will never use laid. It's lay, lain. Or sing it in a song, people. Put a tune to it so you remember.
Oh my God!
Like that, okay? So man versus chicken. Let's go back to this question some other time when they test this again. If you want, you can take a screenshot now. And then I'm gonna pause for you. Take a screenshot so you record this, and then you don't get confused by this again. Now, number 5, let's go. All 13 people involved in the accident have been taken to the hospital. I take already. I have papaya. When I also read your answer, it's very sad. It sounds very sad in my head. Now, two of blank are in critical condition. The reporter read the news. What do you think is the answer? This may be tricky. Let's give it a try. Try. What number? Do you say two of whom? Two of which? Two of whom? Or two of whose? Oh my God! What a girl! Like that. Give it a try, people. Yeah, papaya. You say number 3. Two of whom is it? I see. 5 seconds. Who else wants to give it a try? Type in your answer. Let's go, people. Let's go. Ten. Okay, 5 seconds is over. Now, there is one clue here. If you recall, your clue here is off. That's a preposition. Now, Yaya Papaya, your answer is Labubu Capybara. What do you mean you faint? What do you mean? Now, the answer is, yeah, Papaya, you are correct. Well done. It's tell you 2 rules for the usage of whom. Number 1 is the hamburger rule, wherein it's sandwiched between a noun and a pronoun, which is not this case. Number 2 is when there is a preposition before it. Okay? If there's a preposition before it, then you follow it with whom, as long as it's the one that follows after is talking about the object and not the subject. Of whom, with whom, for whom, like that. Okay? So, a good job. The answer is number 3. Yaya Papaya, even if you're quite... Look at them. Okay, number 6. Life must go on, huh? Blank for my mother. All my family members are vegetarians. Okay. So we are going to talk about here the mother being the exclusion. Labubu Capybara says number 3. Yoga Papaya, do you agree? Let's go. Give it a try. Number 4, besides. Number 3, I see, because cannot say besides for my mother, right? Okay, the answer is indeed number 3. Very good. Except, okay, exclude, okay. Now, one answer could have worked, for example, apart. But when you use apart, you should say apart from, okay, not apart for, okay, apart from, okay, other cannot, besides cannot. So it should be number 3. Good job. Number 7, if John had left his house on time, he blanked the meeting. Conditionals. If you recall, the conditional types? Type 1, type 2, type 3. Give it a try. Hello, Mikhail. Clarissa says number 4. Conditional type 3, Aya Papaya. So your answer is what? Number what? Labubu Capybara also says 4 and 4. Now, I am very proud of you. It is indeed conditional type 3. Good job. So, yes, you are right. Had left. Sorry. This is had left, so would have. Okay. So it's number 4. Now, if you recall the conditionals, let's just do it very quickly. Yeah. Type 1 is if I can, I what? If I can, I what? Tell me. Kat, thank you for liking the live. I will. Very good. So if your if statement is in present tense, the next statement is in future. Okay, which is not the case here. This is not present. Okay. Now, conditional type 2 would then be if I could, I what? Tell me. Very good. Very good. I would. So if you then go for just would. Okay? And then type 3 is if I had studied. I do this to guilt trip my students. If I had studied, I would have what? I would have passed. So now you see the pattern. Had, it's had plus past participle, and then it's would have, right? And you see, it's what's the pattern here? It's had plus past participle. So it's basically number 3. All right. Now, how are these conditionals most often used? Number 1 is for those that are likely to happen, right? If I eat healthy food, I will be healthy, right? For number 2 is more for wishes. Number 3 is more like regret. Oh, like it already happened. There's nothing you can do about it anymore. All you can do is regret. If I had done this, I would have like won the lottery. Like if I bet on it like that. Okay. Now, let's move on to number 8. Stephen blanked the string tightly around the stack of books before tying a dead knot. Okay. Give this a try. Let's move on. If you want to take a screenshot of these notes as well, please do so you recall how to do the 3 types of conditionals. Let's move on to hey, a softie. Is that how you pronounce it? A softie. A softie. Welcome to you. If you want to join us for some questions on grammar and vocabulary, please feel free to do so. Yep, for letter A, a softie, or letter B, a softie. I just want to make sure I'm calling you by how you want it. Life is great, join. Okay, Yaya Papaya says number 3. Now, do keep in mind the word here is wind, not wind. Okay, wind as in the verb. Okay. Okay. Stephen string tightly around the neck before tying the dead knot. Now, your clue here is before tying. So something must have happened first before the tying happened. So if it has happened first, that means to say it should be in the past. And what is the past tense of the verb? Wound, which is number 3. Good job, yeah, Papaya. I have a... yeah, Papaya, this is not the same thing.
Oh my God!
You're so funny. So this is wind and wound. But indeed, you are right. You have a wound in your knee. Ay, poor person. Now, number 9, blank hard. Jeremy tried. He could not force open the latch. People. Okay, there's only one word you can pair hard here. It's basically similar to saying no matter how hard. What is the replacement that you can do? It actually painful. I'm so sorry, Papaya, huh? But you know, it's not meant to make fun of you. I just want to make the situation lighter for you. Because if I'm gonna go and say, oh my God, let's all cry together, it's gonna be more painful. Yeah, so let's go. Number 4, however, a softie. Hello, Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Okay, sad cat music playing. Yes, a softie, that's correct. A softie also says number 4, you are right. Good job. It's number 4, however. Yes, correct. Let's move on to number 10. Last question for grammar. Very good. Ooh, no sooner had. I always tell you this one has a BFF. What is the BFF of no sooner had? When you use no sooner had, it means to say you're gonna mention 2 past action. One happened after the other in the past. What is the partner and the best friend forever of no sooner had? Yaya Papaya says than. A softie says also than. Oh, thank you for sharing the live, whoever that was. Oh, Labubu Capybara, are you there? You are both actually correct. Very good. No sooner had plus than. Good job. You just finished. Before we clap our hands because you finished. Because we're talking about BFFs. There is another one that, because this one is very common even in synthesis and transformation. So please be mindful. There's another one that works the same way as no sooner had plus than. Hardly had. What is the partner of hardly had? Can you tell me, please? Let's take this opportunity to revise this. No sooner had I fallen than I cried. This is ding, 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 ding. Papaya. Hardly had. No, it's not that, Nyaya Papaya. Dude, okay. Try another. Very good. Hardly had plus when. Good job. Hardly had. Mother, please help. Oh my goodness. Labubu Capybara. You are just you're encouraging Yaya Papaya to focus on the pain. Okay. You see? When you put things like that, she cries even more. That's not gonna work. Yaya Papaya, you're very strong. You can do this, okay? Now, vocabulary. Let's go. The project blank due to a lack of financial support. Sure, I gotta go study. Sorry, I may or may not join again. Carissa, thank you for telling us. Please study. Make the most of your time. And don't forget to nourish yourself with good food and beverage. Okay. Thank you for dropping by with us. Okay, everyone. Number 1, we are now in vocabulary questions. Aiming for 4 hours. Wow, that's intensive studying. Best of luck to you, but make sure you have enough sleep. 4 hours, I mean, you still have time. I'm hoping that 4 hours is not 4 hours from now. 6:20, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. Okay, you have to be in bed already by 9 or 8:30. Okay, take care take care as well. Tomorrow is my English language A softie. What level are you in? My heart fell apart when I had realized I had wounded myself. Okay, so you are now in the questions, is it? And good luck to everyone taking exams. Thank you, Clarissa. Okay, a softie. What is the sections that you'll be tested with? I'm actually very interested. In the meantime, while you're typing the answer to that, please type in your answer for number 1. I suppose Yaya Papaya's answer is fell apart, is it? Yaya Papaya, because you used it in a sentence already. Is it? Okay. Okay. Now, anyone else who wants to give it a try, I'll take that you answer for this one is number 3, is it? How about a softie? A softie, do you have an answer for this question? Number 3, fell apart as well. I see. Now, I'm gonna let's talk about all these phrasal verbs and let me know if you want to stick to your answer or you want to reconsider after we talk about the definitions. So, which we're talking about a project that has a lack of financial support. So maybe it did not move on or it did not successfully finish. Okay. Now, fell on. This one is pretty straightforward. It's something landing. Or being placed on top of something. Okay, it landed on my shoulder. Okay, now it fell off, also pretty straightforward. Physically dropped. Okay, now comes fell apart and fell through. Very close to each other, but there's a slight difference. Okay, when something or someone falls apart, it basically describes things breaking down. Or you could have like an emotional part of it, breaking down emotionally or structurally, both literal and figurative, structurally. Okay, so An Jun Won says number 4. Okay, thank you for giving me your answer and welcome An Jun Won. If I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly now. If something falls through, fleeting moments also says number 3. So quite a few of you already chose number 3. An Jun Won is the one who chose number 4. When something falls through, it means to say to fail or come to an unsuccessful end. Now, while I understand fell apart and fall through may have been quite close, in this case, right, fell through is more specific when talking about a failed project due to external factors like the lack of funding. So the most appropriate word for this question is actually number 4. Fell through. That project fell through. The answer is number 4 and Junwon. Very good. Number 12, let's go. Yaya papaya. Anger and sadness all together, is it? What a roller coaster of emotions. The experienced surgeon operated on the tumor with blank hands. You know, I have a problem with this question because I wanted to answer steady hands, but steady is not one of the options. I thought steady would have been the best word for it, but nonetheless, this is the options they give you, then you have to live with the options they give you. Okay, what do you think is the answer? Stiff hands, sturdy hands, stained hands, or staunched hands? Okay, stained hands. Sometimes the options are ridiculous. But that's a test, right? If you're laughing about stained, that's how you know what stained is. Some of the students may not know what stained is, right? Okay. Nabubu kapibara can answer stained, because you know what stained is. It implies dirtiness or marks. Doctor's hands should be clean and ready when doing operations. You're aware of that. Fleeting moment says number 1, stiff. Who else wants to give it a try? 10 more seconds. A softie is 2. I see. Izzy Daisy, welcome Izzy Daisy, which is giving me number 2, sturdy. Okay, let's break it down. So when something is stiff, when we say that the hand is stiff, that means to say it's rigid, okay? It's rigid, and there is an implication that it's tense, okay? Okay. So when you really say that the hand is stiff, it's implying tension or difficulty in moving, okay? Sturdy, when something is very sturdy, it's like strong and firm, okay? Stained, of course, it implies dirtiness, right? I talked to you about this just now. Implies dirtiness. Okay, and then staunch. Okay, what is staunch, everyone? Refers to a strong loyalty or support. Okay, now for this case, thank you. Hello, Ozilo5, welcome. Okay, yes, for this case, the best answer is actually sturdy, which is number 2. Okay, right. Welcome to you, Ozilo5. Now, we are now down to number 3. Despite failing to secure a job for many months, Dan remained blank about his chances of securing one soon. Okay, so Dan is persistent. Okay, even if he hasn't landed on any job, he is blank about his chances. What do you think is the word? Ozo says 1. Thank you for liking the live. Easy 1. 1. You're all in consensus. You're going for Dan being hopeful about it. You are correct. Well done. Okay. Okay. Optimistic. Ignorant. Of course, he's not ignorant now. Is lack of knowledge. Okay. He knows the situation. He continues to be. When you're adamant about something, like she's adamant about complaining like that, okay, you're very firm, you will do it, whatever people say, you're gonna do it. Or unyielding. She's adamant about winning the competition even when people say that she cannot. Like that. Like that. And then finally, contented, of course, satisfied. But we're talking about him thinking that he's still going to find a job in the future. So the word is hopeful. All right. Good job, people. That was an easy one. Number 14, collective noun. Let's see if you remember your collective nouns. The fisherman trembled in fear as he saw the blank of sharks circling his boat. Oh my goodness. This deserves a da, 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 and oh my gosh.
Oh my God!
See? Royston, very on point. Fleeting moment says school of sharks. Number 444. Okay. You're all in consensus as well. Let's see then. A flock of sharks, is it? Now, sharks very close to fish, so a school of sharks is correct. Very good. Now, who can tell me? How about a gang of what? You know this. A gang of? Tell me. So we can finish and also review our collective nouns. There is one that's very famous for a gang.
School of shark also used.
A gang of.
It's not just fish. It's not just only fish.
A gang of. Follow the creator. Boring. Thank you for following us. Yes. A gang of gangsters. I would accept that though, because normally a gang of what? A gang of thieves. A gang of criminals. You normally use it for criminals. Yeah. So let's put it in a more generic way so you remember. A clutch of what? Normally for something that is tightly held or a group, you can say a clutch of eggs. Like that. And you already know, how about a troop of soldiers? You already know, there's quite a lot of them. Revise, huh? A gang of turkey? I am not sure. That one we need to search. Okay, a gang of turkey. I am actually quite curious now. Do you actually say a gang? A gang of turkey? Turkey. A group of turkey. Broods of turkey na! Broods! Yeah, papaya. Okay, number 15. After months of arguing, the siblings finally blank and decided to make peace, okay? They argue, but eventually they make peace. What's the idiom for that? When they forgive and forget, then they just make peace, or they eventually resolve the conflict after a period of disagreement. Number 222, I see. Is it? Can it not be put your foot down? It seems like it sounds very humble like that. I'm just trying to confuse you. Try to see how strong your stand is for that answer, because your answer is correct. Very good. Welcome back to you. Bite the bullet means to say, I'm just going to bite the bullet and continue doing this no matter how hard it is. When you bite the bullet, you basically endure something difficult. I'm going to continue. Like that. Bury the hatchet, you're correct. Make peace, resolve a conflict, like that. Put your foot down. Okay, put your foot down is basically like you need to assert your authority and make a firm decision. Okay? At that point, everyone was arguing, cannot make a decision. So I decided to put my foot down and told them exactly what to do. Okay? So you put your foot down, you assert your authority. One's authority. Okay? How about give a cold shoulder? There's something you don't want from your from people very close to you. You ignore. Okay, you give someone the cold shoulder. You ignore them. Okay, good job. You know your idioms very well. Well done. Now it's time. It's time to make a change. Okay, I would like to jump to comprehension close. Quite a lot of you are in already. I think you're all ready for comprehension close. Let's do this. Where is comprehension close? Ta-da-da-da. You know, also the passage is very interesting. I would like to ask for your opinion on this. Now let's see people. Bye, Chur. I gotta go eat dinner. Hey, Ave Softy, please enjoy your dinner. Yes, everyone, let's do this. I came home from work one day and my son greeted me at the door with a broad smile. Dad, I'm a hard-working man. Oh, no, no, no. This is not the passage that I wanted your... The passage where I wanted your opinion is the one for editing. So I hope we make it to editing, okay? But this one is a very, very nice passage, especially for parents on how they deal with their sons and daughters, okay? Now look at this, huh? I came home from work one day and my son greeted me at the door with a broad smile. Dad, I'm a hard-working man. Puzzled, I asked my wife about this. She shared with me that blank 5-year-old had emptied a 2-liter jug of water.
Oh my God!
Who's 5-year-old? So Fleeting Moment says, our 5-year-old. Yaya Papa, you say a 5-year-old. You don't know which 5-year-old is it, because I is an indefinite article. Our, Christoph, very good. Our 5 years old. Because remember, we are reading this on the perspective of... This is the perspective of the father. He's telling the story. So it has to be our 5-year-old. Okay? She shared with me that our 5-year-old had emptied a 2-liter jug of water from the fridge. Blank of it on the floor. 2 liters of water on the floor. Blank of it on the floor. What do you think is the word? Sorry, let me zoom it in. Zoom in. Zoom out, sorry. All of it on the floor. Who else? Half of it on the floor. Okay, I have 2 different words. Who else wants to give it a try? Blank of it on the floor. So you'll eventually find the connect, how it eventually become him being a hardworking man, huh? Okay. Awesome. Now, actually, grammatically, I will accept all of it, some of it, or half of it. Actually, there's one more. I may accept some of it on the floor, okay? I thought quantifiers, all of it on the floor. These are quantifiers that will work for water. Yeah. So water is uncountable. These all can work. Yeah. Now, most, yes, most I will accept. Most, some of it on the floor. Most, you are correct. Most of it on the floor, also grammatically correct. Now, my wife's initial reaction had been to yell and spank him. However, okay, she did blank. Okay, so in her head, she wanted to yell and spank.
Oh my
However,
God!
she did not. It's not like she did nothing, Christoph. Okay? She actually just did not. The not here refers to the yelling and spanking. Okay? However, she did not. Okay? She chose not to, so no abuse. Okay? Now, she patiently asked him, Brenton, what were you trying to do? So this was something very beautiful that I wish parents would actually do. I know it's very challenging to be a parent. I'm not a parent, but I'm not a parent, but my mother never failed to tell me how challenging it is to be a parent. Yeah. And sometimes the immediate reaction, right, would be to like just scold, right? What did you do? The water is here. Now I'm gonna have to clean it. But the mom did not. She asked, why is there water on the floor? Okay, let's see what was the child's reason for the water on the floor. Okay, you'll be surprised. Now, I was trying to help you wash the dishes, Mom. He replied proudly. So he said, so much water, right? What happened? I was trying to help you wash the dishes. Now, blank enough, she saw blank of plates that had been washed. So there was proof. She looked around and she saw that. Soon enough, I see. Who else wants to give it a try? Funny enough, I see. Anyone else? 10 seconds before we proceed. Now, she hears something. Mother heard his response. She looked to check whether it was correct. And once she was able to confirm, the way to say that is blank enough. Okay? So what do you think is the answer? More, is it more enough? Yeah, papaya? Once enough? We are in number 54, huh, everyone? Everyone, we are in number 54. Blank enough? So this is a usual line that you say that when someone says something and then you wanted to confirm whether what they said was correct, and once you confirm that it was actually correct, then you say blank enough. What do you think is a word? It starts with letter S. Hungry dragon. Strangely enough, okay. Collocation wise, we don't really use strangely for this, as in the most common word that you will use to pair enough with is the one that starts with S. Very good. Sure enough. Sure enough, she saw a blank of plates that had been washed. Because the child claimed, right? Brenton, he claimed that there was a water on the floor. Because he was trying to help wash the dishes. And sure enough, she actually saw a what of plates. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna accept here. Hungry dragon's pile, I will accept. Pile of plates. What else? I will accept a bunch of plates. No. Cheryl CL, I will accept that. Stack of plates. Very good. There is one more. I will accept that starts with letter H. A what of plates? Pile, stack, a hill. I understand that. I understand why you ended up with that word. A heap of plates, okay? That had been washed with the water from the fridge in the kitchen table. Okay, so listen now. We are starting to piece things together. There's water on the floor because Brenton, this 5-year-old, took water from the fridge.
Oh my God!
He used water from the fridge to clean the dishes, okay? We love this boy. Well, son, why did you use water from the fridge? Mother asked, huh? She further inquired. Brenton explained that he could not blank the sink, okay? Because you expect someone to wash from the sink. But this young boy said, I could not blank the sink. He could not what? Very good. He could not reach the sink. He's a 5-year-old boy. He could not reach it. Too short, okay? My wife began to understand the situation better and her anger faded blank instantly. Faded what? It's a word, it's a phrasal verb that pairs with the word faded. Faded. Faded what? Faded. Cannot say almost instantly because if you want to talk about how fast the fading happened, it would be, you don't say almost instantly, right? You just say like faded instantly, right? But there's a word that pairs with it. Very good. Faded away. Faded almost instantly. Hold on. I'm going to put a note here. But it has to be faded away though. Faded away. Because I'm talking about the collocation here, phrasal verb. Now, what do you think you can do next time that would blank less of a mess? Okay, I like how the conversation is going because now the mother accepted that. Because the boy was not lying. He said he was trying to clean the dishes. So now mother is trying to fix how to do it properly next time. That would cause less of a mess. That would create less of the mess. That would make less of a mess. I see. I will accept make or create. That would make less of a mess or create less of a mess. Very good. Brenton's face lit up as he replied, I could wash blank in the bathroom.
Oh my God!
This boy is very, very resourceful. So mother is asking for a better way to do it because he kind of like made a mess by taking water from the fridge. Now he's suggesting to wash the dishes in the bathroom. Okay. My wife explained to him that the dishes might break in the bathroom and he should instead blank her how. Okay. What do you think? I could wash them. Sorry, I skipped number 59. Them. Sage Artulia. Very good. I could wash them in the bathroom. Okay. And then mother said, it might break in the bathroom, so he should instead blank her help. Yaya Papaya, 4 is for what number? Seek her help. Wow, Cheryl, seek. Instead, without her help? What do you mean, Yaya Papaya? What number are you in? Seek help. Okay. Use help. Okay. I would not use the word use. I would most likely you actually seek for help. Yes, seek help. Or instead, get. A simpler word would be get as well. Okay. Seek or get. Ay, my handwriting, my goodness. Get her help. Okay. Instead, get her help. Okay. She then proceeded to clean blank the mess he had created. Clean what? This pairs with the word clean, another phrasal verb. Same thing with fade away. You say clean up. Very good. Clean up. Okay. As she finished narrating the incident to me, I realized blank important it is to make proactive choices. I realized blank important it is to make blank proactive choices. How? I say, hey, welcome back, A Softy. How? Gwen Monster, welcome. Very good. I realized how important it is to make proactive choices. Had she gone ahead with her initial reaction, that means if she yelled, right? She would not have been able to understand what he was blank to do. What he was? Hello, if art so much. Welcome to you. What he was. Oh, okay. I will accept firstly what he was trying to do, what he was intending to do. She understand what he was planning to do. I will also accept. Good job. Okay. Okay, let me see the word about. She would not have been able to understand what he was. No, about to do no. Because the situation already happened when the kid already did the whole thing. Okay? So I will not accept about to do, but all the rest I will accept you. The ones I have written here. And would have missed a great teachable moment. Okay? Yeah, because she wouldn't have been able to get that conversation wherein what could we have done next time, because if she went on to just yell, right, the kid will just be crying and be upset about what we did. Yeah. Now, blank both situations, she would have had to clean the mess, right? If she yelled and if she did not yell, right? Blank both situations, she would have had to clean the mess. What is the word here? In both, very good, very good. In both situations, she would have had to clean the mess. Blank, with this approach, she was able to connect with him more effectively. Wow. However, hello, welcome back, Sherlyn. And with this approach, I see. So I have a combination of answers. I have however, I have and, I have but. Now, first things first. These two are contrasting because the first part says she would have had to clean up the mess. Blank, with this approach, she was able to connect with it more importantly. So there is a contrast here. So the answer is actually but. Okay, but. Okay. Now, why will I not accept however? Because but is when you combine two phrases in the same sentence. However, you use it to combine two contrasting ideas in two different sentences. Okay? Yes. But with this approach, she was able to connect with him more effectively. More importantly, had she yelled and spanked him, he would have greeted me at the door with a frown and said, "Daddy, I'm a bad boy." Why? It's from the word 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I love this book so much. one of my favorites. How come I've forgotten this excerpt from that book? Huh? Interesting. I am highly suggesting this book to all of you. This is a very, very beautiful book. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. One of my top, I would say it's one of my top 10 non-fiction books. Okay, that's a very interesting thing to talk about. Thank you all for your answers. Now it's 6:49. I have a challenge for all of you. I am going to challenge you to go through the editing with me in just 10 minutes. Are you ready to go? Yeah? 10 minutes. Quick fire round of editing. Hello, mom of 2. Thank you for following. Yes, editing people. Editing. This is the one I told you the passage is interesting. Now, quick fire round. Type in your answer quickly. Let's go. Now, should a school hang on to a confiscated mobile phone for 3 months? Now, this issue has reached the courts after a parent felt that the penalty was too high.
Oh my God!
The parent is sued a secondary school principal for damages. Is what? Yes. We're still, Sage Atelier, we're still in number 39. Go with me, number by number. I will sue you if you don't do SNT. Don't worry, if I don't manage to do SNT today, yeah, papaya, I'm going through it tomorrow. I will. Okay, suing, very good. A parent is suing that has not succeeded in getting the school to return the mobile phone. Okay, how to spell the word succeeded? When you're correcting a spelling, please keep the word form. Succeeded is in past tense, keep it past tense, but give me the correct spelling. Okay, how to spell succeeded? Let's go. Quick fire round. Succeeded. Artelier also very excited. Already gave me a spelling of succeeded. Who else wants Christoph? Where's your spelling of succeeded? Thank you for typing it again. Sage. I'm going to call you Sage, so it's faster. Succeeded, double C and double E after it. Is it? Yes, you're correct. Succeeded. Very good, Christoph. Now, the parents' request to have the mobile phone returned immediately was turned down by District Judge Clement Julian Tan.
Oh my God!
Immediately, how to spell? Wrong spelling. Let's go. This one is easy one to spell. Try to spell immediately. Okay, so you decided to double the M here, Christoph. Who else? 5 seconds. Let's go. Quick fire round. It's 6:51. Very good. Double the M immediately. The judge ruled that the principal's action in holding on to it was justification, as school rules had made it clear that any student caught using one during school hours will have it confiscated for at least 3 months. Okay? Now, justification is spelled correctly. This is just the wrong word form, so this is a grammatical error. The school what? The school was justified. Very good. Justified. Now, the boy met the principal on March 21 and admitted that he had used an iPhone 7 in school hours on March 8. March 8. Do you say in? What's the right preposition? It shouldn't be in. It should be during. Very good. During. It was confiscated and the SIM card was returned as with a receipt stating that it could be retrieved in 3 months' time. Okay? Return blank with a receipt. Okay, so there's 2 things returned to the boy, which are the SIM card and the receipts. So how do you say it? Let's go. Returned as with a receipt stating. Not really attached. Back or together? No. It's like this is the SIM card and then this is the receipt. I'm like a crazy person doing the action here. It starts with the word letter A. Letter A, people. Letter A, let's go. Give it a try. Quick fire round. We have 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes. No pressure. I don't intend to pressure you. It's okay. It's okay. No one, is it? Starts with letter A? Dito says second letter. Everyone, I cannot move on. It was confiscated and the SIM card was word with. It pairs with the word with. With a receipt. It pairs with the word with. Come on, people. Christoph, oh, hungry dragon, you got it correctly. Yes. Along with a receipt stating that it could be retrieved in 3 months' time. Spell the word retrieve for me. Come on, we have 5 minutes. Let's go. Retrieved. Keep the word form. Just give me the right spelling. How to spell retrieved? Letter A said retrieved, i.e. ditto. Christoph, one missing letter. A in ditto. Very good. R. Photo, follow the live. Hello, thank you for following. Yes. Now, moving on. Later in the evening of March 21, the parent wrote to the principal to say that the mobile phone was his and he wanted it back. He added that a 3-month confiscation is disproportionate to the offense. Correct spelling, wrong word form. This is a grammar error. It cannot be disproportionate. We need a different word form, but same root word. What do you think is the answer? Let's go. We have 4 minutes, people. We can do it. We're left with 4 questions. Let's go. Disproportionate. I see. Close enough. You are getting what is supposed to be here, but not the right ending. Disproportionately, also no, not an adverb, not an adverb. Not an adverb. Is the word too large, right? Or small in comparison to something else. Disproportion. No, disproportion is the wrong word here. You're not gonna feel. Okay, everyone. I'll give you a clue. The suffix is different. You have to add 2 letters at the end. Two letters at the end. Oh my God, people, 3 minutes. Oh my God, can we make it? Letter E. No. Very good. A-L. Yes, it's disproportionate. Basically saying taking it for 3 months is not like, it's too much of a punishment for this kind of offense. That's the father's that's his statement. And his son has assured him that he will not break the rule on the phone use again. Okay, wrong tense. What do you think is the answer here? Fleeting moments. Ditto. Very good. He would not break the rule on the phone again. Now, failing to get a reply, he took the principal of the well-known secondary school to court. He took it to what? Where did he officially lodge his complaint? Court. Very good. C-O-U-R-T. Very good. Now, the father represented by lawyer Andrew Hanam. Represented. This one very easy. How to spell represented? Now we can make it, people. We can make it 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Very good. Represented is claiming that the principal is being unreasonable in denying him the rights to his property. Denying, how to spell denying? Oh my God, we made it! We made it! Good job. However, listen to this. District Judge Chan rejected the parents' claims, adding that the principal was simply following the rules. I mean, at the end of the day, when you send your children to school, check the school rules. So you brace yourself for things like this. Okay? Yes, everyone, congratulations. You managed to do the quick fire round of editing just before the time. We made it until 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Thank you. And because you followed us, you will get notified in our next live sessions. I will see you tomorrow